everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. Today, we're going to talk about something that's essential for personal growth and finding true happiness, starting small and gradually building towards something big. Many people feel lost when it comes to finding their passion or purpose in life. They often say they don't like anything or they don't know what they want to do. But the truth is, there are countless small things we can start with that could lead us to something much bigger, perhaps even our life's passion. So, grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into this journey together. Let's start by addressing a common issue that many people face: the pressure to find a passion or a clear purpose in life. It's something that society, family, or even we ourselves impose. The idea that you need to know exactly what you love doing and pursue it can feel overwhelming. It's like standing at the bottom of a huge mountain, not knowing how to begin the climb. This pressure can lead to frustration, self-doubt, and a sense of being lost. People often think that passion should strike like a bolt of lightning, suddenly and without warning. But more often than not, passion is something that grows gradually through exploration, experimentation, and the accumulation of small experiences. To illustrate this idea, let me share the story of Sam. Sam is an ordinary guy in his late 20s, living in a bustling city. Like many of us, Sam felt stuck. He had a decent job, a comfortable life, but something was missing. He wasn't passionate about anything, and he didn't have a clear direction for his future. Sam often found himself saying, "I don't know what I like. There's nothing that really excites me." One day, Sam decided to try something different. He realized that he had been waiting for some grand passion to reveal itself, but that moment never came. So he chose to start small. He made a list of things he found slightly interesting or that he had been curious about, but never pursued. The list included activities like learning to play the guitar, running, reading more books, and improving his health by sleeping better. Sam's first step was to start playing the guitar. He bought a basic guitar and began practicing for just 10 minutes a day. At first, it was challenging. His fingers hurt and he struggled to get the chords right, but he kept at it. Gradually, those 10 minutes turned into 20, then 30, and soon he was able to play simple songs. Playing the guitar became a small joy in his life. It wasn't about becoming a rock star, but the process of learning something new, making progress, and seeing improvement gave him a sense of accomplishment. It was a small beginning, but it ignited a spark of passion. Next, Sam decided to incorporate running into his routine. He started with short runs around his neighborhood. The first few runs were tough. He was out of breath quickly and felt discouraged. But just like with the guitar, he persisted. Over time, running became easier, and he even began to enjoy the peaceful moments of solitude it provided. Running helped clear his mind, gave him a sense of physical well-being, and slowly, it became something he looked forward to each day. Encouraged by the progress he made with the guitar and running, Sam began to explore other interests. He started reading more, choosing books that ranged from self-development to novels that sparked his imagination. Reading before bed helped him unwind, and soon he found himself going to bed earlier to enjoy some quiet time with a good book. Each small change Sam made contributed to a more fulfilling routine. These activities didn't require drastic life changes or huge investments of time and money. They were simple, small steps that fit into his daily life, yet they made a significant impact on his overall happiness. As Sam continued to embrace these small habits, he noticed something interesting: a domino effect. Each positive change he made led to another. Playing the guitar made him more disciplined, which carried over into his running routine. Running gave him more energy, which made him more eager to read and learn new things. Going to bed early improved his sleep, which made him more productive during the day. This domino effect wasn't just about building better habits. It was about discovering how small, seemingly insignificant actions could lead to a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. Sam was no longer waiting for a grand passion to find him. Instead, he was creating a life full of small passions that added up to something much bigger. Many people find themselves in the same place where Sam started, feeling like they don't like anything or don't know what they want to do. But as Sam's story shows, this mindset can be overcome by starting with small steps. The key is to focus on action rather than waiting for inspiration to strike. Here are some practical tips to help overcome the "I don't like anything" mindset. Start with curiosity. Instead of searching for a grand passion, start with things you're curious about. It could be anything: cooking, photography, gardening, or even puzzles. The goal isn't to find your life's purpose immediately, but to explore and see what brings you joy. Give yourself permission to experiment. Allow yourself to try different things without the pressure of needing to excel at them. It's okay to be a beginner and to enjoy the process of learning. Experimentation is how you discover what truly resonates with you. Focus on the process, not the outcome. Often we get caught up in the idea that we need to be great at something to enjoy it. But the truth is, the joy often lies in the process, in the act of creating, learning, or simply doing. Focus on the journey, not just the destination. Make it part of your routine. Integrate these small activities into your daily routine. Consistency is key. Even if it's just 10 minutes a day, that time adds up and can lead to significant progress over time. As Sam continued to pursue his small interests, something incredible happened. He started to notice patterns in the things he enjoyed. Playing the guitar made him realize he had a deep love for music, not just as a listener but as a creator. Running taught him the value of discipline and how it could be applied to other areas of life. Reading opened his mind to new ideas and perspectives. These small steps led Sam to discover a passion for personal development and self-improvement. He began to see that his interests were interconnected, that each one was a piece of a larger puzzle that contributed to his overall sense of fulfillment. One day, while reflecting on his journey, Sam realized that he wanted to help others experience the same transformation he had gone through. He decided to combine his love for music, running, and reading into a personal development blog. He started writing about how these small habits had changed his life and offered tips for others who were struggling to find their passions. The blog quickly gained a following, and Sam found himself connecting with people from all over the world who shared similar experiences. What started as a few small steps had grown into something much bigger, a community of like-minded individuals supporting each other in their journeys of self-discovery. Sam's story illustrates how small passions can have a big impact on our lives. By starting with simple, manageable activities, Sam not only discovered his passions, but also found a way to share them with others. His journey shows that you don't need to have a grand vision from the start. Sometimes it's the small, everyday actions that lead to the most profound changes. These small passions also provided Sam with a sense of purpose. They gave him something to look forward to each day, something to work on, and something to share with others. This sense of purpose is what ultimately led to greater happiness and fulfillment in his life. If you're someone who feels like you don't know what you're passionate about, or you're struggling to find direction in your life, remember Sam's story. Start small. Don't wait for a grand passion to find you. Instead, begin with simple actions, things you're curious about or slightly interested in. Here are some additional tips to help you get started. List your interests. Write down a list of things you're even remotely interested in. It could be anything from painting to hiking to learning a new language. The point is to get a sense of the possibilities. Set small goals. For each interest, set a small, achievable goal. For example, if you're interested in painting, set a goal to complete one small painting a week. If it's hiking, aim for one short hike every weekend. Reflect on your progress. Take time to reflect on your progress. What did you enjoy? What didn't resonate with you? This reflection will help you refine your interests and focus on what truly brings you joy. Celebrate small wins. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each step forward is a step closer to discovering your passion and living a more fulfilling life. Sam's journey didn't end with the creation of his blog. As he continued to explore his passions and share them with others, he found new opportunities and challenges. He started giving workshops on personal development, combining his love for music, running, and reading into interactive sessions that helped others discover their passions. Through these experiences, Sam learned that the journey of discovering your passion is ongoing. It's not about finding one thing and sticking with it forever. It's about continuously exploring, learning, and growing. Your passions can evolve over time, and that's okay. The key is to stay curious, keep trying new things, and be open to where the journey takes you. The key takeaway from today's podcast is that big dreams often start with small steps. Don't wait for a grand passion to strike you out of nowhere. Instead, begin with the small things that interest you and let them guide you on a journey of self-discovery. Remember, it's okay to start small. It's those small steps that eventually lead to something much bigger, something that can transform your life. Thank you for tuning into today's podcast. I hope Sam's story has inspired you to take the first steps towards discovering your passion, no matter how small those steps may be. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any stories or tips about finding your passion, please share them in the comments. See you next time.